age or something. He hasn't stopped moving since he's entered the arena. Always an exciting athlete, but tonight he's pacing. He's excited. He's ready to go, Mark. Intensity in this match like we haven't seen. What a main event here on World Class Wrestling.
Right, Kiki.
And don't forget, we've still got more coming up here, including your opportunity to see Brickhouse Brown put to shame at the hands of Akbar and Iceman and Company with the dress. You'll see that here shortly.
We've talked about it all through the show. You're right, Mark. Comes up here in just a few minutes. Well, what an exciting hour it's been. Of course, gentlemen, Chris Adams. This, our main event, Jimmy Jack Funk against the Super Black Ninja. We've seen the stud stable, young Phil Dundee coming in, world-class open door policy. Of course, the World Tag Team Champions, the SST. Referee calling for the bell. Jimmy Jack Funk spotting that Texas flag. That's what started this whole thing, Mark, was words over the state of Texas. Funk, he may be a lot of things, and a lot of old words that you call him only consists of 4 letters. But there's one thing he is, that's a proud Texan, and he's proving it right here to these people tonight.
Indeed. AJ Funk in the ring, fans chanting USA, which Akbar admittedly does not like.
And not just a Texan, Mark, but proud to be an American in this case.
More of the Torn fans chanting USA as the match gets underway. And Frank, before it gets too wild, let's talk a moment about this Akbar Bounty and Eric Embry. Of course, Eric talking about returning to his old ways, regardless of what anybody thinks, to get rid of Akbar. He says the state of Texas is not big enough for he and Akbar.
Well, I don't know. I never knew Eric to care what anybody said or did anyway. He's that sort of an individual. He walks his own path. He's what, I guess, Hank Williams Jr. called a pathfinder. A pathfinder and not a walk behind her. But he really and truly has gone off the deep end this time, Mark. This thing with Akbar has got Eric about. He was a brick short of load to start with, and he's really good. He said it. Yeah. The world class isn't big enough for the both of them. One of them's going to have to go. I don't know what's going to happen from here.
It's gotten to the point where they're involving themselves in here, and we'll have to keep around. That is Jimmy Jack. Turns around and delivers the blow.
Funk's attitude is despicable. I call it strictly hypocrisy when he professes to be such a nice, clean-cut individual when he's nothing but a Texas gutter rat, and when it's all over, I'm going to prove just what I said.
Why are you a hypocrite if you defend your country, Akbar?
Akbar has walked away with no response as Jimmy Jack continues with the wrist lock on the Super Black Ninja.
It would seem to me it would be hypocritical to live in a country as great as the United States of America and enjoy all of the benefits that you do with living in this country. Whoa! Off underneath the big spinning kick. Mark, that could have been the end of the match right there if that had connected. Good gracious, did he see that coming or what? As I was saying, it's hypocritical to live in this country and have all the benefits of living in the United States of America, the greatest country in the world, and yet berate it the way he does. Of course, I realize that's the basis, the cornerstone of the American way of life, is freedom of speech. But sometimes I wish that some people wouldn't exercise the freedom of speech.
He's a gutter rat. He was expelled from every school. He and his brothers were expelled from every school in the Panhandle area. They're nothing but gutter rats, and yet you people in Texas rally behind this man like he's the savior. He's nothing.
You know, they told me when Akbar was in school he wanted to be an astronaut. Said all he did was take up space.
Oh my, I think on that we need to take a break. We'll be back for more on World Class Championship Wrestling in a moment. Big reverse thrust kick as we come back to the Sportatorium and send Jimmy Jack Funk back out to the center, and Akbar is a little more confident.
How quickly the tide of battle changes, Mark. We saw it right there. Jimmy Jack Funk had reversed the tide. Ninja on the defense. Big turnbuckle. He came charging in hard once. Came back for that second time, Mark, and caught that thrust kick right up under his head. All 270 pounds of Texas.
The Super Black Ninja with that Oriental claw, always to be reckoned with, but especially fast and motivated today for this one.
And of course, Ninja, devotee of Akbar, and Akbar has no love for the American way, and especially someone as patriotic as Jimmy Jack Funk. So that hatred has been projected, I guess is the word, into the Super Black Ninja. And of course, he hears the chant of USA, doesn't always understand, and Akbar gives him, I'm sure, a slanted view of what the people are saying, which makes him hate Americans even more, Mark.
Jimmy Jack Funk in trouble with a choke along the rope now with the pressure being put on by the Super Black Ninja. Referee Bronco Levin trying to get him out and finally succeed.
Mark, I can't say enough about that footage of Lawler. That is the most incredible thing. You know, in the course of that man's career, do you realize the giants of our sport that he has beaten? That is why he and Kerry, truly, we all know about Kerry. We've seen the accomplishments, the people he's vanquished. Look at this, abdominal stretch. Good move. Now, in amateur wrestling, they call that a guillotine. It'd be down on all fours, the same move, except he's rolling over and use it for a pinning combination. In professional wrestling, of course, this would be an illegal amateur move because it's designed to hurt the man. Whoa! Funk able to get the leg free and used a little hip toss, Mark, but Ninja up immediately and right back on the offense.
You're back. Going back to your thought on Lawler. If you told people all that stuff about Lawler, they wouldn't believe it. And that's why we wanted to show the tape to let the people see for themselves. And now we can look forward to perhaps a Kerry Von Erich Lawler match just real soon to see if Kerry can get that undisputed world heavyweight title back around his waist.
Well, of course, rightfully so. Kerry Von Erich, the #1 challenger. Oh, look at here. Ninja going for the next breaker. Full takes it all the way around. Suplex. Great counter, Mark. Incredible counter. Super Black Ninja going for the neck breaker. We saw Solomon Grundy use it earlier on the opening match. Ninja. Funk able to take it all the way across, back up with a suplex of his own. Surprise the Ninja. A boot, a second boot, and Funk on the offense, Mark.
Jimmy Jack Funk turns him around, lets him have a right. There's another one.
And Ninja caught off guard. One little move, Mark, just like in football, one little thing that turns the tide of the sport. And this is what it was right here. Caught the Ninja totally off guard with that counter. And Ninja now back on his heels on the defense big time.
A little old-fashioned Texas roughhousing from Jimmy Jack Funk to try to neutralize the Oriental Claw and other attributes of the Super Black Ninja.
Oh, has this been a war between these two individuals? You know, Akbar is the one who started all this with Funk, and it seems like the Ninja is just stuck in the claw. They've gotten on each other like two magnets at the same pole. They just do not attract at all.
Great shot of the action there with Jimmy Jack Funk continuing on the Super Black Ninja.
This Funk definitely a roughhouser. He's certainly not afraid to bend the rules a little bit, Mark. You know, in his career, he's been it from time to time.
Oh, misses.
Nobody home on that big leg drop.
Now Akbar has crawled up on the apron. A great shot to show you it. What's he doing?
He's calling for the, I think he's calling for the dive, Mark. Bronco Lubin trying to put him down, trying to get Akbar back off the apron. Akbar up, trying to get the Ninja's attention.
It's Iceman.
He wasn't calling for the dive. He was calling for Iceman. I thought he was calling for that Oriental flip. Instead, he was calling for the Army, Mark. Here comes the Army.
Iceman, King Parsons. Here comes Brett Cosman. Look out.
Here we go again, Mark. World-class wrestling is erupting again. Rick Cosman, the Iceman, King Parsons. Oh, they're all over each other. Ninja, Funk, this thing's a war, Mark. Incredible, Mark.
Fans on their feet here roaring as Brickhouse and Ice are at it. Here comes Texas Jack and Gary Young.
And the tide has changed once again in the hands of Akbar's Army. We've got Iceman, King Parsons, the opponent of Brickhouse Brown. Gary Young, Cactus Jack, and the Ninja all over Jimmy Jack Funk. Here's Eric Embry. Eric Embry's hit the ring. Jeff Jarrett's right behind him. The sides are equal again.
What's it going to take to stop Devastation Incorporated? It may take everyone together like this.
This is exactly what it is, Mark.
It's a street brawl!
Eric Embry, Gary Young.
A Pier Sixer!
Jack Funk, the Ninja, Brickhouse, the Iceman. Mark, this is incredible. Let's go to break. We'll be back right after this, ladies and gentlemen.
They beat each other.